Hello, welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. Hey family, hey soul tribe, thank you so very much for your continuous love and your support. I truly and really appreciate you. Sending you the purest of love and light wherever you are. We are still in Scorpio season, so happy birthday to you if your birthday is today. I really hope and pray that the desires of your heart, you're having the best day of your life. I mean, every day, every year that we celebrate, it should be our best. This is your most evolved year, and it's only getting better from here because it's like now you know what you need to do, what is happening around you. The scales are off of your eyes, and you're realizing it's a whole new world out there. The potentials, the possibilities are endless. And so you're just open to receive, what God has in store for you. So happy birthday to you. And for those of us who have had it, it's gone like mine. And for those of you, it's coming up. I certainly hope and pray that you have an awesome, joy-filled, abundant, inspired day. So you know what the title is. I love to do these messages for you. I love to do these for us. What compliments are you getting behind your back at this time? What compliments are you getting behind your back at this time? And I love to do these for us because, like I said, most of the times you hear the negative, the critics, but no one is pouring into you, even though you're probably pouring into others. And so from God's lips to my ears to your heart, I am here to speak life into you. I love doing these to get you inspired, motivated, and encouraged to keep going. You're doing awesome and amazing things. So if this is your first time, welcome, returning soul tribers, new soul tribers. Thank you so very much for coming on board. I really do appreciate your support. And let's get right into it. Okay, so the first card, I'm going to shuffle. I'm not going to take it, but the one at the top here, it says loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and brings our own plan instead of the ego. So for a lot of you, a lot of us have lost in the area or areas of love. When I see this card, I am reminded of that song by Fantasia. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. And so for a lot of you, a lot of us, because of these losses, that you may have had in your life, at this time, the compliments that you're getting is that you're only open to real love. It's like you're seeking God to only bring the people, the person in your life who is of God, from God. You're not willing to settle. You have lost too much and you're willing to lay your ego to the side. For a lot of you, you are single by choice. That's the compliment you're getting behind your back because you refuse to settle. For those of you who are single, as I said. And so you are only open to divine's plan instead of your ego. So maybe in the past, you were attracted to a certain type. And now you're saying, Lord, let your will be done. I only want what you have for me. And so, this is the compliment that people are giving you. You're not willing to settle anymore. Maybe you've had people spin the block on you and you're like, no. I'm already having fun. 2 cards came out. Divine Source. Help me know all my deepest needs. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. This is beautiful. I mean, just talking about the loss and divine source is you knowing where your help comes from. And you're like the song says, And you're knowing, and the psalm, all of your help cometh from God. All of your deepest needs will be met. The compliment that you're getting at this time is that you are fearless. You are relying upon the divine for everything. All of your needs are taken care of. I mean, for some people, you may come off as being spoiled, but you know, God is your sugar daddy. What can I say? And you trust that He has a plan for you, that God has a plan, and that everything will fall into your life at the right time, because God is your source. Divine is your source. And because of that, you are blessed. So people are seeing how blessed you are, how confident you are. Maybe you are sharing your faith with people, and people are seeing that you're not stressing like you used to be before. Like I started out in the beginning, it's like you are maturing, your spiritual growth. It's just awesome. Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Yeah. So whatever it is, you're freeing yourself. There's a chain there. So whatever the mindset, the shackles, you're willing to free yourself. You're no longer willing to settle. You're not willing to allow anybody to place blockages in your way. The compliments that you're getting as well is that you're freeing yourself. You're forgiving others. You're not allowing people to block you. Because, of course, we know that hurt people hurt people. And so a lot of people, they will try to do things to you in order to provoke you to be angry, and hoping that will block you from being blessed. But again, as you come to realize how the enemy works, and this is why I said, for a lot of you, a lot of us, of all the birthdays, of all the years that we've had this year and coming into the future, again, having this enlightenment, like I said, the scales are off your eyes. You're no longer refusing to see what is right there in front of you. You remove those rose-colored glasses. The scales are falling from your eyes, and now you're willing. It's like you're willing to cut anything, everything off of you, shackles, in order to free yourself, so that you can open up yourself to receive. You're releasing yourself from toxic relationships. This is the compliment that you're getting behind your back. You're willing to free yourself. When I see, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment. So whatever grudges, you're willing to let those things go. Ring, that's a signal of contract. So you're not willing to settle in a job, in a partnership. Pretty much, basically, you're done sleeping on yourself. You wake up now. You wake up, and any limitations, like you see, people try to box you into anything. No, you're showing people that there are many facets, there are many different sides to you. Don't try to box me and don't limit me. I am born to be free. I'm meant to be free. You're open to living your best life, your blessed life. Yeah, at the bottom, at the back here, we have the card Detachment. Yeah, so you're willing to, again, just free yourself to live your best life, your blessed life. I mean, doesn't this look awkward? She's on the back of like a sparrow, a bird. Who does that? You. You're a trendsetter, you're a go-getter, you're fearless. You're willing to do the things that people think or thought was impossible. And this is why, this is the compliment you're getting, and a lot of people are not telling you, because even the people who are closest to you, whether your friends or families, a lot of you were willing to break out of the boundaries or the confinement of your family's ideas, their thoughts, what they thought was the norm, and they would try to pass that on to you, certain traditions. And a lot of people, they are also triggered by the fact that you're so creative, you're willing to go beyond where people thought was impossible. So you're willing to free yourself in order to be fulfilled. That's beautiful. I love it for you. I love it for us. Reframe. This is happening for me and not to me. Oh, I love this. I love it. You see the gift, the package. Reframe. Whenever you see that prefix re means to reverse, like a rewind, go back. So for a lot of you, the compliments that you're getting behind your back is that you're willing to change your perspective. You're not looking, yes, when you're going through those seasons of hardship, you know, the betrayals, the rejection, you name it, we've been there. We have the crown, the scars to prove it. You realize that now you're in this place where you realize that it's happening for you and not to you. All things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his word. And now you realize it had to happen. Why did I meet that person, God? Of everybody, why was I born in this family? Of every family in the world, why me? And now you're realizing that it's a gift. It was a gift from God for you to stumble across these people, this person, this place. Like I said, back then you didn't realize it. Because most of the times we can't see it when we're going through the storm. But now you're at this place in your life, you're at peace. Some of you, again, you're sharing your testimony. There's a lot of butterflies here. So there's a lot of evolution, a lot of transformation, your growth. This has to do with your mindset. Yes, my parents, they may have been this way, they treated me that way. But look at the man, the woman who you are today. It made a better man, a better woman, a stronger man, a stronger, more determined, because the more the battles and the obstacles that were placed in your life, this is what made you to be so strong. I'm sure these people, they didn't even realize it. Some of you, you're going through this right now. People don't realize that what they think or thought was a curse, it's actually a blessing. So this is where you're at. It's just your evolution, your way of thinking. You stop focusing on the negative and you're looking at the positive. You are able to alchemize, to turn your pain into your passion, your lemons into lemonades. Who knew? I mean, for some of you, you thought, I was not good at chemistry in school. But look at you now. You're able to transform things. You know, use your hand and make fashion. People thought they gave you L's and losses. Now you're looking at it like it's the lessons. You're like, thank you, God. You may not see it now if you're going through it, but trust me. Like the song says, it will be worth it after all, child. So people are looking at you now. You know, maybe in the past you used to complain, and now people are just, you know, like, Again, it's like they get a whiplash when they see how your way of thinking, it's not the same. You're not so hard on yourself anymore. Because what happened to you, or you thought it was happening to you, it's happened for you. That was tough. It was rough. But I mean, on the other side, looking back, wow. So you're not looking at yourself from a victim mindset anymore. You're victorious. You're an overcomer. You're triumphant. Wow. Isaiah 40:31. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. That is you, my friends. Waiting, it's not easy. But a lot of you, through the pain, people realize that you have been patient. It wasn't, and it's not an easy road. And right now, you're unstoppable. We are eagles. You're soaring right now. You are running and you're not weary. You're not, a lot of you, you have this gusto, you have this passion, this willingness to fight, to thrive, to push through. You're going hard and you're not tired. You're walking, you're not tired, you're not growing faint. For a lot of you, people are seeing the determination that you have right now. It's like the last is becoming the first. I'm telling you, oh my, wow. Yeah, potential. 2 cards came out, 2 P's. Potential and power. So yeah, a lot of people, what compliments you're getting, people are seeing your true potential. Why? Because you believe in yourself. A lot of the things that you spoke in the past, people are seeing that it's now coming to life. A lot of compliments you're getting are even from people in your past who did not see your true and full potential. And they're seeing it now. They are seeing it now and they are mad. I'm going to speak. They are mad. They are big mad. Let me tell you, they are pressed because they didn't believe in you. A lot of people did not believe that you could do this. And you show them that yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. Sister Poet, right? Yes, you can. Absolutely. You're unstoppable with this potential under divine source. You're realizing that God is your refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1. And with this, let me tell you, with this faith that you have in the divine source, again, knowing where your help comes from. He's your food basket. He's your bank. He's your lover. He's your confidant. He's your friend in time of trouble. When everybody else turn against you, all you have is God. And with this, you're co-creating with the divine. Let me tell you, you are a force to reckon with. Because now you're tapped in. Now you know where your source comes from. Back then, people may have looked at you as if you're just talking, you're just bluffing, you're just blabbing. And now, it's so funny, I used the word earlier, people are spinning the block. They are coming back and they want to come back because now they're seeing your true potential. You know, you could have been that guy who you want your partner or your friends or your families to hang in there for you. Females too, you could have wanted that person to stick with you, to support you, just believing me. And they did not, because they didn't see your dream. And let me tell you, it's so amazing how we started out with that lost card, because it is when people leave our lives, when people don't believe in us, they don't see our dream, our passion, our ideas, and they walk away from us, laughed at what we thought was this big and grand idea. And when all else fails, for in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret place of his tabernacle he shall hide me. He shall set me upon a rock. Psalm 27:5. Yes, in that time of trouble, or maybe you're going through this now. In this your season of trouble, just know that God is for you. And sometimes it takes for people to walk out of our life, to not believe in us. And then we realize the only person we have when our backs are against the wall, the only one we can trust in is God, the divine. And for a lot of you, it is taking for us to hit rock bottom. And people are seeing how you're building back better, stronger. Why? Because now you're flowing in positivity. You thought those were losses. I'm telling you, those were lessons. This is what people are complimenting you about, because they're realizing that the people you were around, they were actually holding you back. You were settling. And now, this is like a volcano. Like at the top, a lot of you, you're bursting out. You're coming out of your shell. Thanks to divine source. Your power. Your power. That's the compliment. That's the compliments you're getting behind your back. How unstoppable you are. How a force you are to reckon with. Why? Because now you are free. It's like now you know who you are. You know whose you are. You know the power that is within you. And this is why a lot of people, they tried to probably run from you, reject you, because they're thinking they were the best thing in your life. If they were in your life, then you would come to know who you are, when actually you are the one. You were the one. And now that you are free, you free your mind, you free yourself from all of those toxic people. They were karmics. They were only in your life to teach you a lesson. See, not everybody comes into this place of freedom, because some people, the people who were in their life to teach them a lesson, they keep holding on to those people, not realizing that they were just there, or they're supposed to be in their life for a season, and they keep holding on to it. But I'm telling you, when you have the will, the power to break out of the norm, this is like with the lightnings, come hell or high water. Come rain or sunshine, I am going to do this. I am taking my power back. I am not going to settle. It's like God in me, the hope of glory. I didn't know that. Like Whitney Houston's song, I didn't know my own strength. And people are seeing that now. It's like you find who you are. You're no longer settling. You're not settling in a commitment. Like we saw that card talk about ring. No contracts, no partnerships, just because it looked good to outside people. But I'm the one here struggling. I'm the one here suffering. You are willing to break out of the mold. You are not settling anymore. And these are the compliments that you're getting behind your back at this time. I love it. I love it. I love this for your family. You are growing. So many of you, you're growing. And I know this channel is not for the faint of heart. And so as I watch, I slowly get 1-2 subscribers. Let me tell you, at this junction that I am in my life, I don't want to be here just for the clout of it. It's either you resonate or you don't. Some people may subscribe today. Tomorrow they get a message that triggers them and they unsubscribe. I support you. Whatever it is that you want to do, because I only want people who know what they really want. Because I am not here to tell you what you like, but I'm here to tell you what God says, what is good for us. Because I'm telling you, we started out with the loss. It's because of those butt-kicking times in our life. And as we're living, we're still learning. Our butts are getting kicked every day. But we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimony. We know that if God did it before, He'll do it again. It's like you are nothing. You're looking at your ups like, who are you? You are nothing. You're only a pebble, honey. You don't know the mountains that I have had to scale. You don't know how long I have been waiting. And now that I am courageous, who are you? Who are you? You're just a cat, sweetheart. You don't know all the lions that I have had to slay in order to be here. It's like, don't test me, don't try me, honey. It's like, now that I know who I am, I know God is my source. He's fighting for you. He will fight for you. So it's like, don't let me call my source. Don't let me call on God and my angels, honey, because if you want to live, just go somewhere else, you know, with your toxic foolishness, because we're not having it. And so I am really, really honored to have you as my soul tribe, because for the people who connect and resonate, you have been through some things. And this is why people are complimenting you at this time. You have been through some stuff, some hard times. And I'm telling you, people are mesmerized. People are just flabbergasted. People are just head over heels to see how far you've come, your growth. That's the compliments you're getting. Trust. Yeah, a lot of you, it's your trust. It's your faith that you have in God while you're in your season of waiting. And it's so funny, the second card that came out said stand still. For a lot of you in those moments, you know, underneath the reframe card here, in those times when life, people, things, persons were kicking your butt, life was challenging you. Some of these are even things that we place our own self in. Not everything was done by people, but some of them we actually put ourselves in these. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And then it's like you blame yourself. But it was happening for you. It was happening for you so that you could be the person you are today. Now you realize, thank God, this is happening for me. Not to me. Not to me. It's those life lessons. It's those obstacles. It's those challenges. Those hardships that you had to go through that taught you to trust in God. To lean on the divine, to stand still, to meditate, to reflect, to focus, in order for you to change course. Because when you reframe, this is your ability to refocus, to come back into alignment with God. There is a message that I post, your ascension is changing, looking at the positives. It's happening for me, not to me. They fired you from that job. It happened for you, not to you. Because if they didn't fire you, you wouldn't have this job, this career, this profession. You wouldn't have the courage, the faith to step out to start your own business, your own channel. If that person didn't cheat on you, you wouldn't meet your divine partner, the person who is suitable for your soul. So basically what this is saying, it's not that you are downplaying the things that happen in your life. Again, you have to feel it to heal it. Be willing to go down in the dumpster of our life and to remove those blockages so that we're open to receive, to forgive. And this is what a lot of you have done. This is what you are doing. And people are complimenting you. You've done this. People compliment you on your courage to be able to trust the divine, that all things are working together for your good. Everything the enemy meant for evil, it's working for you. Now, some of you, you can actually say, and you know, again, this comes with after a time of healing. You can thank the people who hurt you, who disappointed you. You are not your past. You're not your past. For some of you, it's because you're relaxed right now. That's the compliment that you're getting behind your back. That's the compliment you're getting behind your back. Wow. Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Absolutely. Under divine source and your potential. I mean, this is your Godfidence. This is not just you. This is you and God. This is not you in your ego. And again, ego, you can have a healthy ego, but again, we saw that card where you're no longer willing to settle with the loss. You're no longer willing to settle because maybe in the past you were in your ego. You had to have that thing, that person. But now you're open to the divine's love, that God knows what is best for you and you're willing to go with it. So in this time, you're having confidence during this time of great joy. And isn't it awesome? We're embarking upon, Christmas, joy to the world, this renewal and this connection to spirit that you're having. So people are seeing your transformation, your faith. You radiate joy, peace. We saw all of those butterflies with the freedom card as well. Is that you're transformed. You're no longer in that place of stagnancy, of, just looking at what people have done to you. You're counting your joy, your blessings.